We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Apologies for the tech delays. It was Jacob. We're going to go into episode 3 of our Zelda game today, where we're gonna just have a fun time and definitely not have anything bad happen. Does anyone want to give a recap of last time? Oh, we are unfortunately out Omega, so no Razmi today, and we are out Emma, so no Yvonne, but they will both be joining us for the finale next week, while Cacao recovers and learns the meaning of death. But do any of you want to give us the recap? Cacao, how about you do it?
That's the big thing.
That is like
I mean, that's
yeah.
the take-home message.
I can certainly
Death.
try. I can stumble through it, but you guys will have to fill in the gaps because it was a fever dream. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we were inside a dungeon. Yes. We were inside a dungeon space, right? And our party, disparate heroes, take up the mantle of this guy, the hero of time. I've never played these games, so this is real fun. So the hero of time failed his mission. And so we got the call by nebulous voices in the ether. That's where my stance is. Nebulous voices in the they sent us. We jumped through some portals, and it's like, oh hey, you guys got the whispers. And it's like, yeah, we got the whispers too. And then we got the pull to go into this dungeon to get probably gear. The whole dungeon was booby trapped, and it had puzzles that I, a Kokiri goat herder, was oblivious to, and damn near never learned my lesson. Omega's character, Razmi, thankfully, very in tune with shadows, helped us navigate a lot of the missteps of the dungeon, and we also fought some skull spiders. And then there was a big creature that came out of, once we were going through the dungeon, that had like 2 hands and a big eyeball, and it came and attacked us, and it was like something out of Neon Genesis Evangelion. And then when we damaged it, it made a copy of me, elf child of several hundred years. And then I watched oh my gosh, Jacob, what's your character's name? Dalmar, that's it. Dalmar, didn't you crush my my shadow form? Who didn't? So I saw a metaphysical concept of my shadow self. Love it when they turn up. And then I witnessed my death. I witnessed the concept of death for the first time. But along the way, we also met Pyrea. What was your character's name? Farron. We also met Farron in the dungeon, also having gotten the call, and they're a musician. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Teacher, musician? We'll find out. I've just witnessed death. We'll see. And then the chest opened, and Mika's character, we don't know, is secretly threatening Dalmar. Under knife and threat of bomb. Under threat of bomb to the jaw. But is a Korok that we think is just a little guy, but he's like
just a little guy.
Not in spirit, right? Like there's a big guy in that little guy's body, is how I feel about it.
I don't know. Farron just saw him shaking maracas and having a great time. That's a child.
Yeah,
we learned
As a
that
child.
dance.
If you shake the maracas again, I'll go ahead and like actually dance for everyone.
Aww.
Yeah.
Sophie's so cute. Okay. Jojo, that was a great recap.
Also,
that was the best I had.
Yeah, you get a +2 to any roll you want today. Nice job.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Aww.
Yeah. The other stuff, just real quick, because it has been a bit of a time. They all leveled up. They all found the equivalent for who they are that the Master Sword would present themselves to, because the actual Master Sword is missing on Link's dead body. And then they were summoned out of the not the Shadowlands, out of the Sacred Temple, back to Hyrule Castle, except for Razmi, who decided to go fill the Twilight in on what's going on, as they all thought it was time to walk through the portal to Hyrule, and probably not the best decision. They also would have had their Princess Midna return to them, having been accompanying Link, and he's dead now. So Midna is back in the Twilight Realm and helping them figure out what they're going to be doing with Razmi. We start for all of you as you're teleported to a castle all of you would recognize, but none of you would have been to. It does not look good. It is trapped in a eternal skyline of amber and black squares falling from the sky. The peaks seem to disappear above the clouds, but there are no clouds there. It's just an eerie mist, and you see large, winged black creatures that seem to be bats with dragon tails, and their heads look like shields. And they seem that anything they catch, as you see one jump down from the air, seems to grab it, screech at it, and then just consume it without needing to eat it in any capacity. And you just see those flying around the top of the castle. And you all would feel the pull once more as you hear Zelda's voice in your head going, "Come save me. I'm at the top of the tower. You need to hurry." And you see a little glow of light at the top in one of the turrets where you're hoping you can get there. If anyone wants to do anything before entering, feel free to ask.
Yeah, Aurora tells Dalmar, conquer this castle for me.
Delmar will do that for you, little man.
Cool.
See,
Appreciate it.
Can I get
And he
a
gives
stealth
Dalmar a little kiss on his head.
Yeah. Jacob, can I get a stealth check for Dalmar there?
Clank, 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 clank.
That's plus nothing, so we're gonna turn out bad.
Hey, it could go great.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That is a failure. So, hey, well, that gives Sean a secret tool we'll use later. Cool.
What?
I would like to say it is not my fault. I blame it on Cacao. No, wait, the other one.
Suddenly, just like it's your fault.
Cacao catching strays. Cacao, I'm just a little body, and yet I'm out here catching strays from Dalmar. Speaking of Cacao, what are you and Farron up to?
Well, are we in a courtyard? Is it nebulously away in the distance?
No, you would be in the courtyard.
In the courtyard proper.
Yeah. The entryway is in front of you, but if you wanted to maybe not go directly in the front door, there's a lot of branching paths throughout the courtyard you could head through. There is also a superimposing front door directly in front of you if you wanted to go that route.
Amazing.
I am looking for I'm gonna look for a shrub.
A shrub, okay.
A shrub?
I want to Hey! Yeah, I know it's me. I know that normally she goes, "Hey, listen," but it's me. I think
right?
maybe
I don't
we
really
could
know what you're talking about, little guy.
Listen, if we just get a couple bushes, a couple shrubs, we can hide in them, right? I do it all the time, right? You can just grab a bush, pull it over you, and then we can just walk right in. Nobody will know.
So
Jingle,
see so many shrubs, and also I'm annoyed because I don't know if you know this or not. That is a canon mechanic in the Zelda games, JoJo.
It is.
You can.
I have
you
a
can put-
figment of a memory. I have a figment of a stardust of a memory on it.
Specifically, it's from Wind Waker, and it has to be barrels.
Uh-huh.
But I also love the fact that you, without knowing, had a callback to an actual mechanic, and I'll allow you to try it with shrubs, because Hyrule Castle has an entire topiary garden around it, so there are shrubs easy to acquire.
Okay.
We just gotta look for a bigger one for Dalmar over there, who is
I am not small.
Well, maybe we can tie them. Maybe we can tie them to your arms and legs, and then you can just stand still. You're the big tree.
But then I cannot move.
But then that's not a bush. I mean, you can keep thinking on it, but I think maybe the taller
I
of the
pull up
shrubbery.
I pull up a whole shrub from the ground. I-
Yoink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I make a check about that. Farron,
Okay.
what were you saying?
We just need to find a taller shrub. You know, like there's a lot of different topiary elements here. I assume because in the games as well, like they have it's
Yes.
it's cut and
Mhm.
it's we could find one his size.
3 plus 1.
Yeah.
3 plus 1 is 4.
A devastating failure.
No.
Yeah,
It's
Is it-
2d6.
is it-
2d6.
No, I only counted 1.
it's a 2d6 system.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Plus
Okay.
1. Plus
Toto, you need 2d6 for every roll.
1. Okay. All right. I got this.
We've only
I'm-
been playing this for 2 weeks.
Okay, my bad.
We took a week
Cacao
off.
pulls with 2 hands instead of 1. Okay, and a 10.
Uh-huh. A 10 is great, yeah. That second hand really helping you out here, carrying the weight, as Cacao just seamlessly, like, as though it was plotted with the square plot of land beneath it, just picks up a shrub and holds it in front of you.
Oh, question. Are we refilled? Did we rest?
Yeah.
Essentially?
Everything is
Okay,
healed
cool.
up, everything's tapped up.
Right.
Anything you would have been down, you are no longer.
Amazing.
Mhm.
Well, I guess that's the way we're going. Cacao, do you want to try that a couple more times and maybe we can tag
Yeah.
team one of the larger ones. Delmar, could you stand by one of these larger ones and we can pick your favorite.
Delmar
Just make
walks
sure it
over,
goes over your head.
stands by one, very confused.
Why are we doing this? Can't we just rush in? That is Goron way.
Um,
You're such a little idiot. No, I love it.
I don't know what that means.
what do you you're the one who said going through the door. You don't know what that means?
Oh,
Are you
yes.
confused? Where are we, Delmar? Can you tell me?
We are outside a big castle,
Okay.
and we are
And you-
going through door with plants.
to hide in case anybody sees us.
Jingle, jingle.
I hate it. It's great. Poor Delmar. I mean, like, this poor guy.
This is
All right.
this is the plan. Is
Didn't
going
have a
through the
split
front door
card.
with plants.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
100% correct.
You were almost there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go straight through with the plants. I know you
Oh.
kind of said it out loud, but then you seemed a little rattled. We're gonna get in the bushes and then kind of go around. We're gonna sneak, not straight through the door, right?
Right, yeah.
Yes.
It's well,
Alright.
I was thinking of like when they see us, like I grab the branch. Right? Like or like when they're getting close. Like
Mhm. Or just stop
You know,
moving.
So
Right.
You have
if
to
we're
grab-
far away, we don't have branch.
Well, more than a branch. I feel like I'm talking to children here.
Elmar's no child.
Yeah. All right.
do you want to push open the door and we'll follow behind you?
No.
With or without plants.
We'll take the plants, they'll never see us coming.
No. We. All right. Whatever you guys decide, we'll do it, and we'll figure it out from there. We gotta get in the castle.
You sound disappointed.
I think. However we're gonna do this, it's gonna be it's gonna make some sort of noise.
Who
I-
here picked power as their goddess of choice? Okay.
I knew it.
Jacob, you get a boon. Did anyone
yeah.
pick Leneru for wisdom for their power, their goddess of choice? Okay, good. If you had, you would fall out of favor with your god for the moment. as the plan is pick up plants and walk through open door.
Listen, it is
Hey.
now.
Yeah. It has been spoken into canon
hear
twice.
alternatives.
Yeah.
This elf child does not hear alternatives.
The alternative was from Farron to go around the back of the castle.
I said it out loud.
You were
but
already
both of
headed
you
for the
were-
front.
Yeah, both of you were like, front door it is, babes. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay,
He seems
cool.
trepidatious.
Pick up,
Mika,
babe,
is
we're
there
gonna
anything
pretend to
that
be plants.
Aurora is doing? What do you say?
Wake up, babe. We're pretending to be plants.
Yes. Is there anything Aurora is doing to help or hinder the situation at hand?
No, part of me really wanted to cast my shrubbery wall, but that's not really going to help. So, my garden wall. But
maybe if you get
I
caught,
can
it will help a lot.
camouflage. Grow
Oh.
leaves to hide in brush or look like a brush for 30 minutes. +2 to stealth, but I'll take double damage from fire, which that's quadruple damage from fire. So I hope we don't run into. Do I want to? No, I'm just gonna stay on. How big is Dalmar? Can I just hide in Dalmar's mouth?
No.
Okay.
He's big, but not that big.
The answer is no.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just no. Actually, I don't have I also don't have camouflage prepped. So
Okay.
it's not one of my known spells. So there's not much
Okay.
I can do.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me reread
all right.
Garden Wall. Hold on.
I kind of want to
Mhm.
tie some twigs to Dalmar. I feel like that's what I would be doing, just in
Okay.
case we have to be still. Like in case we have to be still, Dalmar
Huh.
needs some twigs to be tree.
So you're not taking one of the like statue, like one of the topiary of like a knight or anything. You're just
We are.
putting twigs on Dalmar.
No,
Okay.
we are.
Okay.
We
We
can
are- okay.
start. We can. Cacao
Farron-
can start
Farron-
that.
Farron's
I
Farron's
am
like-
going
Farron's
to.
doing the real work. I'm tying
Let's let
twigs to
one
his arm.
person go. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Mika,
I'm
what are you
going to
saying?
cast.
Hmm.
I'm going to cast Garden Wall, 10-foot
Uh-huh.
high barrier of local flora, and we can use that to disguise Dalmar.
Okay.
That will take 2 of my 5 mana, though. But it's easier
Okay.
than just taping sticks to him.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I was gonna have him just like get in
yeah.
a bush and lift it.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
then-
Oh, we
Well,
could do the. Should we do that
like
instead?
the barrel, but with a
We
bush.
can we can
You
have
can
him just have a
both.
bush. We just
Okay,
need to do something.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, we'll
Okay,
just have
alright,
him have a
cool.
bush then.
Plan
Cool.
plan wandering
then-
bushes. Okay.
And then, Farron, are you attempting to convince the others to go around the back, or has the excitement led that everyone's going straight through the front door?
I'm gonna attempt to go around the side still, but we'll see how that goes. I assume by some sort of roll.
And more so if you feel like you can out-talk Dalmar towards going around the building, as he has already stated he's pushing the front door open.
Let's go, Leroy Jenkins
Okay.
style.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
Oh
try.
my God.
This will, yeah.
Uh,
If he's going,
cool.
he's going.
As
You
you
roll.
push open the door, Dalmar, a weird chill comes out, as though nothing's been in or out of Hyrule Castle in several years, which you all would know is incorrect, because this place is like the hub of Castletown and has everyone going in and out on a daily basis. The other things you would see is that there are a lot of like enemies that are just walking the halls. The first ones you see seem to be just Hyrulean guards and like their typical things with their spears, but their eyes are drained and replaced with a little red like glow, and they just seem to be going on like very standard paths back and forth. You see like 5 of them in this opening hallway. There's a big staircase in the back and then 2 closed doors, one on each side.
I love the fact that we're already inside and we're just plants.
Mm-hmm. You are, again, just plants.
Yeah, welcome to Aurora's world.
I know.
I
know.
feel like I've tried this in a video game, and that's why I'm committed to the bit. I've definitely tried to walk in somewhere with a plant.
No, and
Mhm.
the only way to navigate Hyrule Castle in Wind Waker is by being plants.
Yep.
but it's barrels. But so I'm not
We all
against
think
this
I'm
plan.
cramped.
This is why I'm
And then
allowing this plan to
cramped.
work. I'm so fascinated to see how long this plan works for.
Not
Uh-huh.
long.
All right,
I'm
so they're
sure.
just marching back and forth, and like they're literally just doing their same rotation, like they're not breaking out of that at all.
Nope. They seem to be like programmed to follow a path.
Okay.
Well, if we can we like the first set of guards that we see,
Mhm.
do they split and we could essentially go very quickly?
Yeah,
between
like
them
one
and
goes this
just-
way, one goes this
Yeah.
way, and then they
Okay.
turn and yeah. Mhm.
Well, if we just quickly scoot through this section here, it looks like they're stuck.
Okay.
We gotta time it right. So maybe we should, like count the steps and then go.
What?
Goron immediately
How much
count
you say,
steps.
and I'm like,
Immediately was like the recoil.
I am so lost.
yeah, so we're loopy. All right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Like when they're walking, you count to see count steps, count seconds, however you
Uh-huh.
want to take it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You see,
Just so we're all
Delmar-
going at the same time.
Delmar open up his mouth to like shout out like okay, and
Oh,
I'm telling you, you see him doing this. I'm giving you
Yeah.
the opportunity.
Aurora smacks
to
you.
snap. Whoa.
I hold up my potted plant like I'm hiding behind. Whisper.
Okay.
In this moment, can I see that
You
the guards are back to back,
Yes.
and we can break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Farron
yeah.
just like
they're passing and
pushes
you can easily run
Dalmar
through.
and grabs Cacao, and she just going. I'm pulling them through. Let's go.
Good.
Delmar's going
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And no.
And as you get past the first set of guards and stand down, I imagine crouching behind your bushes once more, you see the other three are patrolling. The first two will walk directly to each other and then turn around and walk back. The third one is coming at them, but on an opposite side. So two are together as one walks towards it, and then when the other two get to the end, that third one gets to the main, the same line of sight there.
and then
Oh,
turns
okay.
around and comes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And is there any obstacles along the? My brain is Zelding.
Yeah,
Are
you're
there
good.
any obstacles along the way? Like,
A map board
yeah.
that we can stand real close to.
It's here, no, because they're all by the front staircase. There are the doors to the left and the right, though, that you could head into them. Or you could try and just do a violence and take out these guards and head up the main stairs. Whatever you feel is the plan of attack.
I can probably. Do they look? How do they look? Do they look nice?
They look like if their eyes weren't replaced by glowing red embers, they'd be nice people.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
Right now, they seem like
I-
mindless puppets.
Okay. Oh, puppets. Worse word. Puppets is a worse word. Okay. Because I could definitely snipe the guy in the intersection. I'm sure I'm sure I could take that guy out.
Why you hit him? We are plants.
Yeah, no, it's just sometimes it's easier to remove a wolf or something at a distance.
Aurora produces a bomb, in solidarity, jingle.
Let's fuck this up.
We can
Go.
I'll draw him. And if you want to throw something, we can jump him.
Jump him. Fantastic, everyone.
What could possibly go wrong?
These
Chaos it
are
is, chaos it
words
is.
Being
Delmar
said. Yep.
is so confused.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I look over to Farron.
She's got her harp. You can see her harp. She has fashioned the bush around her, where it's like crouched on her shoulders, so she's not doing the like stick thing every time they move. She's
Oh.
actually in the bush.
You know what, Farron? Maybe we'll stay here and everybody will sit in our bushes, and you can play, and they'll come over to investigate, and then Dalmar just makes them go to sleep like he did to my shadow.
Sleep's an interesting word for it, but
Yeah, I'm not ready to process what I think I saw.
right.
So they just
Understood. Yeah. Maybe for another time. Sure. If
we can call them to us. Like sometimes you whistle to get a goat to come towards you, like to call. We'll whistle to them, and we'll just. And he pulls like out a little arrow, and and he crouches behind his bush.
well, Delmar, is that also something you think we should do?
Dalmar is bush. Dalmar is plant.
Delmar, have you seen when storms happen and bushes and plants move around a lot, and if you're in the way, they'll hit?
No.
No? Okay,
We
well.
do not have bushes on Death Mountain.
Oh, yeah, you're right there. Imagine the bush you are right now in the wind.
Okay.
And wind goes like this with your bush. Imagine the tree. Imagine the
Dalmar
gods
very
coming
sturdy.
close.
Dalmar would not be blown over by wind. Wind is very weak.
Dalmar doesn't
Alright.
like wind on his bush. It's fine.
I was trying to stay focused. All right, Delmar. How about this? You just hit him with the bush when.
Okay.
And Dalmar, upon hearing that, is gonna start walking up in his bush.
Oh shit!
No music. It's fine. Leroy Jenkins again, everyone.
And
Let's do this.
It's gonna stop.
Okay.
When someone looks at him.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I am bush.
Oh my god. Yeah, or like smacks the top of your head whenever you.
Yeah. Or you see that as the guards see this bush walk into it. We'll say that it's the one coming down. The other two's backs are currently towards it. You see them pull out a candle and just like investigate the bush. And due to I'm going to bank in one of the two failures from earlier, the bush catches on fire with you inside of it. So if you could, for me, kindly take only 1 point of fire damage, which I do think you're immune to. But also, you have a
I'm
Korok
not.
on your head.
Not unless. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So 2 points of fire damage then for you, Mika, because it's one double.
so is that a full heart then?
Yep, a full heart.
Okay.
And you're now a flaming bush in the middle of guards, which has caught the attention of the other two because they've turned around at the fire. The rest of you, because of the way Hyrule guards operate, are still topiary standing still and are free to do whatever you want.
Fantastic.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Cool.
That good distraction, everyone. Amazing.
Oh. Are you gonna puzzle your way through it or combat your way through it? What's the plan, friends?
Feel like we've got to combat our way through it.
I feel
unless we
like
lose the other two.
Cool.
I
Then roll
don't
initiative,
necessarily have
please.
to.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to. Even if you don't use it, we'll
initiative?
have it.
Can you-
2d6 plus reflex. Plus reflex. Look at me knowing this system after weeks.
You.
I don't have anything for reflex.
5.
That's an 11.
10.
Nice.
Okay.
8.
Cool. Well, Aurora, you go first, and then we follow the circle. So to go Aurora, Farron, Dalmar, Cacao.
Okay.
You can
All
try
right, so
and
Aurora-
get out.
Yeah. What would you like to do as Dalmar is set on fire?
I'm going to cast Flame Skin. So
Okay.
cover a target up to 4 squares away in flames. Anybody who touches them for D4 hearts fire damage. Subjects also immune to fire damage for d6 turns or 5 minutes.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
So I'm blending in with the fire by
Yes.
turning to fire myself. Yeah.
And you are immune to fire damage, and you are not hurting the person you stand down because they are also immune to fire damage. Nice. Nothing that would further draw the guard's attention. Nothing that caused a distraction. Farron, what would you like to do?
Okay. That we are.
From your perspective, all 3 guards are investigating this bush, and you could easily sneak behind them. Just
Okay,
to let you know.
Oh, can we do? All of my music spells suck, everyone. They're all. This needs improvement. We can walk through, and I could still kind of cast something as we're going through, right? And still end up on the other side. So Farron will like stay in the bush where she's at, and cross, and then she'll go ahead and do. If these guys, would we know if they're undead by looking at them, or are they just?
They don't seem undead. They just seem possessed.
Okay, so possessed. Let's go ahead. I will go ahead and cast. You'll start hearing her harp go, and we're gonna do. It's gonna be 2 mana points for Ferror, the goddess. Courage. You and your allies are blessed with magical armor that absorbs all damage until the end of my next turn. Cool. So that's all of us would get that. So like as she's crossing the hallway, she'll start strumming that out and position herself closer to the opposite door.
You see one of the guards do that thing where they turn on a spot, a question mark appears, and then like the music symbol appears, and it turns back towards the flaming shrub in the middle of the room. As the guard's like, when did the shrubs learn music? Anyway.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Perfect.
Dalmar, you're up.
All right. Dalmar is still convinced that the bush plan is working.
Yeah.
And
even though it's on fire.
Yeah, even though it's on fire, he goes, "This is part of plan." Seeing them closer, he's. No, it doesn't fully work. But he's going to, in a way, hold his turn in a defense. So if they attack, if this doesn't work, that's okay. I'm just thinking of like using the defend, where he's like, "Yep, I don't want to do anything to these people because they clearly are people. Like they're not goblins or any other type of monster." And so it's like, I don't want to attack them unless I'm being attacked. And so so I think a defend almost of like, I'm gonna hold my ground, I'm gonna prepare. His hand might even like the bush shifts a little bit as he grabs his skull hammer, and is prepared to like, if they attack, he's gonna smash down.
Okay. This system has no means of making that possible, but okay, we'll do that. Cacao.
Okay, I think my thing is I would also thinking the bush plan works, and I would be walking behind him, and I think that if I saw is guard coming up to bush and interacting with it, little exclamation point NPC.
Your bush, no. The main flaming bush in the middle, yes.
Dalmar's, yes. Yeah. I honestly, so I thought about it. I think he would go for the slingshot over the bow, and once if the guard reaches out for Dalmar or the shrub, I'm going to shoot the slingshot and try to knock him out in the forehead. I'm gonna try to blast him in the forehead with a slingshot and see
Cool.
if that'll just take him out if I see him reach
So
for,
that
for
would
the shrub.
be the guard that is holding the candle to the shrub that set it on fire. Would probably be the guard you would do that towards, which is the one
Yeah.
that was coming towards you all.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me.
Okay.
So I have my little I vaguely recall a first person mode from Ocarina of Time on the 3. I got him in my sights.
Nice. Roll for it.
Okay, 2d6. And
Yep.
How far away are they from me, arguably?
Within close.
Okay, within close. I
Not
have
melee, but close.
plus 2 plus 2. That's 7, 11. 11. And if I'm using my
Okay.
sniper perk, 12.
Cool.
13.
That hits. Yep, fully. Go
Mhm.
ahead and roll damage on this guard.
Sick. Okay, it is 2 points of damage for weapon finesse, 2 points of courage, 4. It's half a heart plus 4, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, Dalmar, you see just the faceless, expressionless mask of a guard holding a candle that set your bush ablaze. Take a small berry to the forehead, and then not only do the cinder eyes fade, but the life of the guard fade as it just drops to the ground in front of you. These are regular ass people. They do not have hearts.
I I'm in frozen bush position.
Okay. Cool.
Oops.
That brings us back around to Aurora.
I toss a bomb.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Teamwork.
Are we the bad guys?
Hey, you're not the
I mean,
good
are we-
guys.
Are we going to convince them not to attack us? Like,
Oh, we could have tried
They-
words. We
I
could have
mean, we
tried
did
could
not-
words.
try.
They did
I'm not
not
the
seem
one
to
to
have
do it.
any inclination that they were about to attack. They
That's
were
true.
simply investigating the moving bush, and Cacao killed a
Okay.
man.
I was trying to
So
knock
in
him out
case-
with a pebble. Okay, my bad. I'm
I'm-
Herculean,
Okay.
biblical slingshot.
In that case-
Okay?
I'm going to hop off of Dalmar's head and onto the head of a guard and say,
Okay.
No one's going to believe you when I talk to you, but we're here to help. Oh, God, but I'm on fire!
You are.
Oh my
So-
god!
No!
Oh!
And how much fire damage do you do when you interact with a new person?
Anyone who touches me, it's for D4
Mhm.
fire damage.
Mhm.
God damn it!
Go ahead and roll.
No!
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay.
One.
We're here to help, and then you immolate a man.
Yep. So- I'll narrate this one from the perspective of the other guard. Trapped in his own body, having his mind currently possessed, he just sees a fireball because normal Hylians cannot see Koroks. So he does not see the flaming
Oh, that's
Korok
fun.
jump out of the bush. He just sees a little leaf-shaped mount of fire land on his friend that he's known for his entire career, who was also possessed, and just watched the life burn out of him as
Are
well.
they friends?
As
Are
one
they
man
going to drink together? Are they that kind of friends, or are they just like
no, they're
casual?
like they grew up together. They went into the
But they
like the
made
high
out?
militia
Oh,
together.
okay.
They're not made out. They like spent
Okay.
their lives like hanging out, and maybe one day would become generals. But this is like the best thing they could do to feed their farm. And you just see behind the locked eyes, man remaining who is possessed. Just he breaks internally as his best friend of 21 years is immolated by a leaf.
First. No, he was so young.
Anyway, Theron, you've sneaked past.
Oh, okay.
They will stand up. They are okay.
They are definitely not. They are definitely not. Is so there's a door in front of me, right?
A very
Okay.
grand door, and then like a staircase that
Uh-huh.
kind of goes like forward, up, and back up. So like one main central door, or like a not spiral, but like turning up stairwell.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Go.
And they're not dead. There's only one left, isn't there?
There is one left.
Jeez. We're
Mhm.
doing it, everybody. With one mana point, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Song of Storms, which does a lightning strike.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a d6 of electric damage. Once every third turn, it will do random damage, but we're moving from here, so it doesn't really matter. So you're gonna hear like a ding 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 as she does the call of storms.
Are we murder hobos?
Listen, you guys started it, okay?
I'm sorry.
Jojo, Jacob, you can
just
specifically
because
say
fire.
it's on Cacao this time. You can specifically say it's on Cacao this time.
I didn't mean to kill him. I shot him with a pebble.
Yeah, well, you murdered him.
Yeah,
He's gonna do 4 points of electric damage.
Yeah, tell us what it's like as well. He can't be reunited with his family. He can be reunited with his friend in the afterlife. What happens to this guard?
You're gonna see all of a sudden while you're standing there, even though there's like fire surrounding you, literally, a cloud starts to form and it starts like grumbling and rumbling as it's getting closer, and then just one almost ethereal looking shot of lightning goes kaboom and goes like straight through this guard. He didn't even see it. It was a quick, clean ending. So
Good. Yeah.
Good.
The other two guards have not noticed this happening because you are outside of their line of sight. And they're continuing to just
Hey,
circle
Sean,
each other.
Baxter is
Yeah.
gonna stare into your soul right now and make you feel bad for this.
It's not. This
Even
is
though
not
it's
on
my
me.
fault.
This
it's
is
not.
0% on me.
still
I
wanna
feel
rep- I still
nothing
wanna
about how
rep-
this is going down. I get it. It
Meanwhile,
makes so much
still
sense why a
weaponizing
Kakiri
Baxter.
child would not know how squishy Hylians are. But a slingshot straight to a guard is so deadly at this tier of guard.
Meanwhile, Cacao is behind his shrub,
Oh.
and he dissociates to black cacao, shadow cacao, from previous.
Shadow cow.
And it's like
Shadow.
a like flash of seeing him, and he's like,
Mhm.
I have become death, destroyer of the world. It's just he just flashback of what he's becoming in this hero's journey. And
You
then
all you see Yvonne like turn with your eyes to see the shadow standing behind you, and then turns back in silence.
Oh my god.
Anyway, the path forward is clear.
That's good.
Yo,
Aurora feels
come
nothing.
on. Yeah.
Mika feels everything.
Yeah. Oh
Yo,
my God.
this is why I mentioned going around the side of the castle.
Oh,
Jingle.
can we go back?
No,
Okay.
I don't have a way to turn back time.
Okay.
If I could turn.
That's exactly what I thought.
If
You
I
hear
could
the
find a way.
You hear
These
it.
guards would be home.
If only we had an ocarina that could go through time.
Yeah.
or something. Damn.
If only.
If
I've only got
only.
this damn harp. Before we go through this,
killed a guy.
honey.
I am
Oh.
Bush.
Okay, we should go. We can't stay. We have to go.
So- Wait, before we keep going, let's.
Shrub.
Yeah, let's decide what we're doing. Are we gonna continue to cause havoc? Are you Cacao? What are you doing?
Well, I saw the guard reaching for Dalmar, and so I thought I'd knock him out with my slingshot. It works all the time.
That's not what I meant, but it's fine. It's fine. Are we gonna go ham and just make our way to save at this point we know it's Zelda, right? Like the voice in
Yeah.
our heads. Okay.
Mhm.
Are we gonna get there and just is that the important thing, or are we gonna stealth?
Well, I think the stealth is working.
No, it's not.
No?
No.
Baron, thank you. You get a point of inspiration from your god.
this is the opposite of working.
We should run.
I would
We
love
should go
to say
fast.
that-
Let's go fast.
yes,
Plan B.
all
Run.
right.
Run. Run
Okay,
fast.
okay. Cacao, hold on. Delmar,
Yeah.
take the bush off, please. You're no longer a bush.
Okay.
And Delmar just rips off this burning bush.
I did not like being a bush. I preferred being Dalmar.
All right. Delmar, you be Delmar in the
Um,
best way you can.
Or still on fire.
Yeah, for like another 6 turns.
Are you
Yeah.
are you is that child okay? The little burning leaf?
Mr. Jingles is fine.
Yeah, or I guess dissipates the fire since there's no more danger, and then jumps back on Dalmar's head. Like his little leaf flies up, lands.
So we
Well,
go
look at
straight or upstairs.
Up. She's probably up in a tower.
I feel like we should check out
Jingle.
some of these rooms, but no jingle. But the last place we had that key.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it back there.
We used it to open that.
Yeah,
Big
and I
chest, yeah.
forgot it.
No. We probably need another.
Oh,
It's a different place.
Okay.
You guys. I can't. No.
Farron's gonna have a stroke.
Asmi leaves for one day to report to the Twilight, and you all go so far off the rails.
we start
Oh my
anyway.
God.
We started blasting through the front door.
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard to.
Also, real quick, the cacao. So my first Pride in Chicago, there was a bus full of school kids. Sorry, no, hold on. And they had Lightning McQueen, but instead of saying cacao, it said cacao.
Okay.
And so now I say cacao instead of cacao. The end.
I love
Cute.
that. Thank you for the
Beautiful.
lore
Okay.
drop.
Anyway,
I
Farron,
wondered.
what are you
Okay.
doing? What is the choice you are actively making as the self-elected leader of this group?
Apparently, I am the leader of this group. Which door looks fancier? We need to go through all of these doors.
I'm so
We
sorry
have to
you're the
find a
leader of the
key.
group.
I want you to know that if left to my own devices, this elf child is gonna start shooting guards in the feet. I'm just gonna run around and start shooting people in the ankles.
So the 2 doors like down that you could go through that are safe to enter through both look like they're like standard doors. Like they look like these are just standard passageways you could go.
Okay.
You I don't think would have an understanding of like Hyrulean architecture and Hylian
No.
buildings because so you'd have no idea like where they could go or potential like ramping or anything. The doors in front of you look extremely fancy. Like they are huge. They seem to be a spot that like you could go into and there's something
damn.
large on the other side. Yeah.
Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I mean,
No, we are the dumb ones.
no. That was like Pyrea saying it out loud. Like, am I dumb? If we're doing, for the sake of the plot, we're just gonna go up the fancy stairs, and go through the fancy door. Because in her brain, you're right. She would not know like that. That's me knowing Zelda games. You have to root around for everything.
I know, I'm doing the same thing in my
Yep.
head. Like, oh, well, we could do this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So you open the door. It gives surprisingly easy. The hinges are well oiled and like it's weighted well, and it has a very loud creak into a large reception hall. Not like where you would go for like visiting with the king or queen. Not like the like essentially the that reception hall, like a reception hall where people can go, guests can have party, dinners can happen, and you see like 3 rows of tables, all of them like 20 feet long. This room stretches extremely far back. At the back of it are 2 small spiral staircases that go up that have like what are they called? Like bits of armor standing in front of them that appear to be like not moving, but there's armor there. And then you also see just like a guard going up and down each aisle of the 3 tables.
Shit.
This is a Jacob question, but also Dalmar would be seeing this. Are these big suits of armor like?
They look
large?
like they would be more decorative than for a human to actually wear. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
As Albert would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone who's played Legend of Zelda knows what those are.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't know.
I don't know
So,
shit.
Yeah, Jojo and I are just a little fucked.
It's
No, it's
cool.
fine. No, it's cool.
great.
Yeah. I'll just throw bombs. It's okay.
Is there the table with that are set? Is there a food set on it?
Yeah.
I would
Cool.
love food.
Dalmar's gonna walk up and start looking at the food. Go, not edible.
Ignoring the guards that are patrolling each aisle between the tables.
Nope. He pauses. Nope,
Jacob with scary armor. I'm not listening to the rest of this description.
Food.
100% what my brain did. He goes, I know what those are. Yeah. I assume he probably like takes a step forward and Farron like grabs him. He's like, nope. He's like, oh, okay.
The armor. Look at the armor. Not good.
Dalmar does not wear armor.
Yeah, they do, and it makes them real strong.
Okay. So what do we do?
Dalmar is strong. Don't listen to her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're all gonna die. All of them.
Sean's gonna have to run this again. With a new
or us just gonna fly away.
Goodbye.
Next week, it might be a one-on-one Omega and Sean game. Who can say?
Yeah, right?
Anyway,
So okay, these suits of armor that are walking around.
the armor is not walking around.
The
The armor
armor
is
is
standing
not
at the base of the 2 stairs.
Uh-huh.
There are just regular guards like
Yeah.
you saw outside, walking up and down each aisle.
Okay.
Is it like they're walking like this and I could ostensibly like Jurassic Park kitchen scene at the end of the set of benches and like you know, like
Yeah,
you
you
get what
could,
I'm trying to convey? Can
you
can
could
I
try to,
sneak
like,
Jurassic
go-
Park kitchen?
Under the table or like cut under a bench when they turn around. Because it's like the main one is going one way, the other 2 are going the other way, and then when they each hit their ends, they turn around. So you can make it like halfway, duck under a table. That'd be easy.
Yeah, I want to use my tiny stature, and maybe I want to like try to sneak past, and then when my thought process is like maybe if my friends get spotted, I'll turn and draw the bow.
Bold of you to assume Aurora sees you as a friend.
Sure. I don't even. I. Do you want me to roll for any of that?
I want to
Roll
see what
for
everyone else
friendship.
is doing, but eventually you will roll. You will roll stealth. But what are the other 3 up to?
So first, I want him to roll for friendship.
I
Okay,
cannot.
Jojo, please separately roll for friendship.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I have. I'm taking that +2 from earlier, and I'm getting a 7 on that stealth. And
Okay.
then on friendship, hilariously bad. A total of 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Aurora, take that as you will. Jojo's smart, upping herself above 6 for that stealth check. It is still a failure. It's still a success, but it's a success with a failure. So you're able to make it like halfway through and dip under. And we'll come to the failure later. What are the other 3 doing?
Amazing. Teleport the party to a familiar haven or entrance. Okay. Could I potentially teleport all of us to the door on the the guards, the armor
Mhm.
is right
Mhm.
there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Picture armor, door.
Mhm.
Can I get us like
Stairwell, but yeah.
yeah.
If
Is
you
there-
it would kind of be like the stairwell is immediately behind it. You'd have to teleport
Okay.
onto the stairs, but you could do it.
Can I do that? And then we
Does it-
avoid all of these people?
Uh-huh. Does it have a range of how far you can teleport?
No, it says
Okay.
teleport the party to a familiar
Yeah.
haven or entrance of a dungeon you're in.
Okay.
I can
The
see it with
fascinating-
my eyeballs.
You can see it, and that works. So you can easily teleport. However, Cacao has run away.
Ah, shit.
So
You
Yeah.
turn
Cacao,
around and the little scamp
why?
is gone.
Ah.
yeah. So will result. But yeah, you all teleport
please.
directly behind a giant suit of armor. From behind, you see that it seems to be like not breathing, but thrumming, as though there's a power source pulsing inside of it that can animate it at any moment. Cacao, you hid, but you did also fail at hiding a little bit. So tell me what it was like as you hid, and I'll tell you what happens from there.
I think, the way I was picturing it is he enters the room, and as
Mhm.
they're, everybody was huddling, I think he made it to like the end cap of a row of tables, waited for a guard to turn around, went to the next table, and then like as he was going down a little alley, noticed a guard was turning around and dove back. Like he probably got to that rightmost aisle, and then saw a
Okay.
guard was turning around and like dove back into the center tables, like under it is kind of what I picture. Yeah.
So you're on the right side then. And when the guards get they see you, they don't see you because you did hide correctly, but they do see that like kind of the table gets jostled. And like as you bump it going underneath it. And on the right side, which would be not the staircase the others are on, your guard, the middle guard, and the suit of armor, which now animates and comes towards you all. You now have three
shit.
people coming to investigate this table on your side. They haven't seen you, just investigating. And then the other three of you are on the other staircase, hidden behind an armor.
Is the armor animating towards me also?
One of them. The right side armor animating towards you. The left side armor has not moved.
Okay.
And we're behind the left side armor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I am going to I have an idea, but I want to send Yvonne. I want to send Yvonne to distract the armor with the poke feature to touch something lightly, and I want maybe Yvonne to harass the armor, which would divert the guard's attention, and I slip out from under the table.
Okay. Yvonne's gonna look at you and go, bitch, and then fly over and will poke. Poke is just a minor action, so that works. However, can you, using Yvonne's stats, roll performance or hide or some sort of interaction? Do something on Yvonne's stats to see how well Yvonne does.
So what they have is they have a +1 bonus to shoot. They can bite to deal half a heart of damage. They can heal and they can poke, touch something lightly. We can use my stats.
Yeah, we'll use your stats then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And we can do. There is performance for courage. Under courage, under Feore, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
That is a total of 8.
Okay. It's a success with a complication. But we'll say that you get the main knight and the middle guard are going after Yvonne. The rightmost knight is still investigating the table where you're hiding, and we'll go to the other 3. What is your plan?
Dalmar, with this one, the armor behind him, seeing this other suit of armor start to walk forward, is slowly putting the pieces together that this suit of armor could also move. It's taking him a couple seconds, probably longer than his companions, but he's gotten there. And so he's going to take this skull hammer off his back and is going to swing at its head. trying to
Okay.
trying to decapitate it.
Okay. Yeah, roll for it. Still 2d6.
And then with my boon, is that an advantage or I forget how
Uh,
boon works.
The boons are you can use them to try and get advantage, or if you're dying, you can use them to like come back to life, or you can ask for things from your god. Like there's a lot that the boons can do.
Perfect. Well, that is a 9.
Okay, so that is a hit. Gloria in chat, please tell us who cannot swear for the next 5 minutes. So that is a hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Jojo.
Cool. Jojo, until 32, 832, you must be clean.
Oh, that's
Bye.
Oh, never mind. Gloria, you need to say who. I asked you specifically, and you said hi to Jojo. You can't do that. Please tell us who you actually mean.
I don't feel like any of us have been very sweary this evening.
Judas.
This is a little weird for me.
Gloria, okay, Mika. Mika cannot swear
Okay.
until 8:35. Nope,
Okay.
that's wrong.
I can do
8:32. Okay, Jacob, please roll your damage on your guy.
So as I just want to narrate this for a moment. So he's as he's swinging his skull hammer and it hits, the skull of this moblin breaks, and behind it is revealed this metal, massive metal hammer.
Nice.
That any fans of the games would know is the Megaton hammer. As he's going
Yay.
to- that is plus my strength 8 points of damage.
Okay, you see the head go flying off of this thing, and then pause in midair and shoot back,
Oh,
and
no.
like take
What?
its head and just
How
turn
dare.
itself around and makes direct eye contact with you. Because
shit.
you didn't get a complete success, it now gets a turn, and it is going to try and hit you.
Oh.
I'm
My life
offended.
is not like
Which-
this.
Aurора's
also-
not happy because Aurора's on top of your head.
Did
Yeah.
you take, Jacob? Did you take your damage from attacking? Did you take your reciprocal damage?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's like you could also choose to have unequipped the ring and just not get the benefit from it. You don't have to keep it on.
Yeah, I'll take the ring
Okay.
off.
Cool, because then it's going to get an 11 to attack you, and it is going to do. That one's only a D8. That's the wrong one. I need something higher. Is going to. Oh, that's so sad. Is only going to do 5 hearts of damage to you.
Full
5
hearts?
full hearts?
5 full hearts.
God fucking. Sorry. Gosh. Darn.
Cool.
I owe money to a swear
Cool.
jar.
Hey, you were right to be scared of it. Also, Pyrea, why are you yelling at me in chat?
Deception.
Anyway, cool. I suppose the other two of you can do whatever you want before we do an official initiative. So, Farron or Aurora?
Yeah, I toss a
Um,
bomb.
Yeah, do that first.
Uh-huh.
See how that goes.
Yeah, what was that? 1d6
is, like,
damage?
The armor that had the head on it is looking pretty bad. Like, you can tell that hit did a lot to it.
Okay.
It's not like
Can
you
you
did
like
nothing.
toss the bomb
but-
in it in the hole?
Yeah, I'm tossing the bomb in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We'll see how well you roll.
What is bomb? No, bomb damage is basically.
Oh yeah, bomb
just
just
like, it
doesn't.
does
Yeah,
damage.
that's true. Okay, so other question: how far are you throwing the bomb? Because the rest of you are all standing on a staircase together.
Just far enough away so it gets the edge of it, I guess. How much?
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to find how much damage a bomb is. It's 1d6.
Well, I told,
yeah, throw it to
I said you could
D6.
upgrade to super bombs if you want. So if you want to have all your
Oh,
bombs to
yeah.
super bombs, they do a D10.
So, slay. Okay,
Mhm.
that's
I
only a
support
2.
this. Oh,
Okay, that is a whole heart gone. And what was your? Oh, you don't have to roll for it. That's right. Mika, can you?
just hit?
Mika, you call it heads or tails.
Tails.
Okay, nice. It was good. You also hit the human guard in that explosion, the one that saw your bomb and is heading your way.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
Please narrate for me as a human commoner goes down once more. What was this man's life story?
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, his life story. So there's a girl he used to make fun of as a kid, but he really liked her. but he hasn't had a chance to tell her that. He wanted to wait
Mhm.
until like he was higher up in the guard, which he still had another
Mhm.
year. But he had plans. He had this romantic moment. But the thing is, she didn't feel the same about him. She never did, and so it was kind of futile. She was already talking to a gardener, actually, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not telling her story. This man has written in his journal about her, and he had hopes, he had dreams,
Yeah,
but it
you
was
just see
all for
on
naught.
his
He was
uh,
actually kind of a dick,
Like,
honestly.
on
He was
his
kind of a
on his
dick.
on his last breath. He
He
just
made
says,
fun of
"Yeah, and I
people.
loved you," and he dies.
Yeah,
Farron,
he would have made
anything
fun of
you
me
want
in
to
high
do?
school, so it's
Are
fine.
you kidding me? This is awful. Amazing.
Mhm.
I am starting to run out of mana points.
You don't even need to worry about it. We'll kill them all. That's the way this goes. You don't even need to worry about your mana.
That's. I feel.
But there is the armor. But there is the armor thing happening.
That ran out last turn for.
No, I mean the violent armor with.
Yeah. I'm just gonna thunderbolt that guy because that's
Okay.
my strongest spell I can do.
If you're worried about
let's
strength,
go
it does look
ahead.
pretty damaged. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that
Just
that's
punch
gonna with my feather arms.
Your
Yeah.
And is
feather
this
arms.
a
I was like,
attack spell, or does this
Where are
spell
you,
just happen?
dinosaur?
it just happens. And
Okay,
I
that's what
take
I thought.
I just take the mana point off. He's got, oh hey, 5 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which will yeah. Electric damage,
Nice.
my bad.
You see like the internal core where like the magic is pulsing out of this crystal shatters, and this knight falls to the ground. We'll also say some of it sparks over to the other one. The other knight like has just an arc of electricity go through them to attack that other one as well. So it's looking a little hurt. That's everyone in this corner. Cacao,
Yeah.
there's a guard coming directly for you without knowing you're there.
Yeah.
You've just watched someone die. Yvonne is currently distracting two others, a guard and a animated suit of armor, and you see your friends on the stairs ready to run up. What would you like to do?
I think if it's one of those things that I can duck out the other side of the table and just tiny body scurry away as the other guards come in, I think if there's an open path, if I see that
The other guard got pulled over to the suit of armor, so the middle guard is empty. The right guard is one coming for you, so you could very easily do that.
Okay, I think that was his original intention, and I think I think that was his original intention. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just try to scurry out of there.
Okay, yeah. With everything going on, I'm not even gonna make you roll for stealth for it, but you can make it to the staircase with the other three on it.
I am gonna act like I've been there the whole time.
No, you haven't.
I'm gonna pull out the
better.
shrub. I'm gonna get to the staircase, and I'm gonna say, "Guys, come on!" At the edge of the stairs, like
that push
something
is
in
talking.
Farron that wants to push you off these stairs.
I'm behind the bush, like come this way.
Yeah. Would you like to go up the stairs that you're safely on, or do you want to try and get to the other staircase before heading up?
They're all in the general
They're all like
table
clumped
room
on the other side at the base of the stairs. If you wanted to get behind them, you could, or you could just safely go up the one that you're on.
Okay. There are two sets of staircases, and they both go up. They're on a different. Sorry, I'm having a hard time grabbing the other staircase. There are two.
It's like they're the same, like in the back corners, one in the left back, one in the right back. Two spiral staircases, both going up. You all are on left.
They're on the left, and I'm on the right side.
Yep. Everyone is on the left side.
Oh, then I'm with them. And the armor's gone. The other guy got zapped, and there's a doofus looking under the table.
Yep.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
What
I
are
was
we
like,
doing?
we could go.
Let's get the hell out of here. That one's lucky.
Yeah.
That's the one that gets to tell the.
He gets to survive and to tell the
Yeah.
tale for later.
Cool. Yeah. I just want a check-in moment from each of you. I want to know what's going through all of your heads in this moment. We'll start with Aurora.
Nothing. Just I hope this dumb lug will get me there safely wherever we're going.
It's not looking
Okay.
good.
It just gives me a little
Farron?
smooch on the head. Yeah.
Farron's like, don't push the child down the stairs. Don't push the child down the stairs.
Dalmar?
Dalmar is kind of freaking out a little bit. He just knocked off a guy's head and then watched it come back and turn around and look at him. And in a little bit in his head, he's like, did the Korok do this? Like, was this just part of his way of fucking with him? And is like, now just like,
Okay, gonna keep you safe.
Beautiful. And Cacao.
No, or would actually not do that to you.
I know,
He's not sure.
Yeah.
At this point, he's mildly fond of you. And you find a way
Aw.
to show that.
I think Cacao is just he's gonna once the armor and the other guard go down, he'll like wave to get Yvonne to come back over to join them on the stairs. And like, I'm sorry, thank you, it was a good work, thank you. Okay, I know, I appreciate you. And then I think he's just gonna look up at the spiral. Does it like is big?
Small staircase, but seems to go up. Like you can't see what the floor above you is. It seems to continue up through the floor.
Okay, got
Very
it.
video game.
Yeah, video game floor. Okay, I have my shrub. I tactical move with my shrub. I'm
Almost like we're playing a video
That's
game.
That's a song title right there.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just imagining Snake.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not letting
and-
go of this. I'm not...
and-
If he gets near me
we're gonna-
with that shrub, Farron will pull it off.
We're gonna take a quick break, everyone. We'll see you on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
See ya in a bit. hello everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the compliments in chat. It was very nice to read all the things. We have taken a break. We have calmed down a little bit. We have regained our thoughts and momentum. We'll see how long that lasts. My estimate is not long at all. But party, you have successfully avoided extra knight and 2 guards, leaving them alive that maybe they can go home to their children if you successfully defeat whatever is possessing them. And you have made it up a spiral staircase. This comes out onto a turret tower situation. Like it's not a turret it's up. It's like the wall of the castle overlooking it, and it seems to be able to go halfway down. What? Yeah, parapet. You go halfway down, and there is a wall into whatever is above the dining hall. Or you could go all the way to the end and go up a full turret, or you could go back a little bit and go up a full turret behind you. The pulse you all felt from Zelda was up high, but not at the full top of the castle. So it would probably be 1 floor higher than you, if not like on this floor for where you imagine Zelda would be at.
Crazy question.
Mm-hmm.
The tower that we felt the pulse from, how close is that to the tallest tower?
So if we're thinking about actual Twilight Princess, because it will help you understand better, not her bedroom in the clouds, the room where you see the statue of the goddesses over the throne.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what you're saying is don't try to jump to that from the highest to that that building, that tower.
I'm not saying that in any capacity.
I'm just that's what Jacob heard.
Listen, I can fly a little bit, and if you throw me, I can also carry another medium to small creature with me. Just saying.
Okay.
I'm tiny.
Might come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I am small.
Yeah.
Small.
How wet? What direction is going to lead us? Like, does it feel like quickest to Zelda? Because there's a lot of different directions that we could take.
Really, anything except for the backmost path.
Yeah.
Like going backwards and up the tower seems like it won't help a lot. Going inside and scaling for the interior might help, or going up another floor through that tower might help. It feels like she's more forward than she is backwards.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should just kind of go forward then. Just kind of go straight in and then reassess if we have to go up from there.
Yep.
Cool. Can you all make me a nice little stealth check, please?
No.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. An 11.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
That's bad.
Okay, stealth? Oh, I've got nothing there.
Oh, that's real bad.
That is 7.
Okay, so 1 success, 2 mixed success, and 1 failure with the complication.
All of
it. So, Farron, you are successfully stealthing your way through, and as you turn back around, you see that the other 3 companions have been spotted, but the only one that seems to have called anything down is Dalmar, who, Gloria, that only works for us. I don't make one for each one. Oh, but can you do ! Zelda, please? But you do see that it is a... you see that as Dalmar is walking very loudly and quickly through here, one of those like bird bats with like the claws...
the entire time. He's 1, 2, 3...
Are you kidding me?
You see one of those like mask-faced bird creatures with the talons and like the tails sees you all and turns and screams directly at Dalmar, and you will be frozen in place for 2 turns. You can do whatever you want, but you can't move. While everyone else is sneakily moving forward.
I am Bush again.
Do we?
Such a nice little bush. Perfect. Perfect little bush.
Mika, you're a good boy.
He just called. Oh, Oh, okay. Okay. No, say it again.
Anyway,
Say it
Jojo,
again.
what are you doing?
No, say it again first. Call me a good boy again.
I got an 8, which is success but complication? Question mark.
Yes. Yep.
The
The complication being that you are seen, but you did not summon another bird.
Okay, but is my question at that point is, am I clocking that Dalmar's is being assailed by the bird, or a bird is coming down, or that he's been spotted?
Yeah, I mean, you would see like this sonic blast come from the sky and
Yeah,
hit Dalmar.
Okay, good. I pull my bow.
Uh-huh.
I pull my sweet ass murder bow that I've been restraining myself for nothing.
Sweet ass.
And,
Sweet ass.
and I'm gonna pull my murder bow. 'Cause that's what it is now. It's the official name, and I become
Sweet ass
death.
bow.
I become death in this harsh land.
Just real quick, go ahead and roll it, and we'll follow everyone's last initiative. We won't go back into it.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll yours, which means that after this, Aurora, you'll be up with whatever you wanted.
Okay. Plus.
Oh.
Followed by Farron,
no,
followed by
not me.
Dalmar.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't, maybe nothing if
Cow
if
might
there's
just
some
kill
murder
this thing.
afoot. Yeah.
They are glass cannons above table. These things go down quick, but if they hit you, you're fucked.
Okay, let's see.
So
that is a 12. A 12 on the dice.
with 12 on the dice.
Oh, no, it's 8.
Oh,
It's
okay.
8, and then I have
Good. Yep.
Hawkeye
Still good.
mask
So
and
a
plus
full
2.
success with no complication. All good there.
And I blast them with my D10.
D10. Yep.
I want to give this guy the business. Hang on. That is gonna be 7 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. So that just with a single shot, you see this like mask thing get split in half and fall from the sky. And as it falls, the body stops though, and just it turns into weird cubes that shift back and forth and then shoot up into the air.
You killed Ashme.
Oh no.
No, it was a bird. It was a bird. That's
Only Ashme just that.
No, but it was attacking you.
Well, yeah, but still, Ashme's gonna be really upset.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Do you look visibly hurt, by the way? Are you like wibbling? Like, are you? No, you're okay.
I'm just stuck. I mean, I look hurt from getting bitch slapped by that. Not from this thing.
Yeah.
Are we technically in initiative still?
Technically, yes, but there's nothing in the area now.
Okay. So what is this, like another like 10 seconds of Dalmar standing there? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Which
Before you
If
can
none of
like,
you
move?
cause another complication, you feel successful that like the rest of you stealth well
That was
enough that
Oh,
unless
no.
you all do something
Okay.
to summon more, you don't
No.
think another one is coming for you.
Farron ahead of you guys like will like turn around and slightly miss what had happened behind her and is
Mhm.
now like, are y'all gonna keep coming with me? Come on, let's go.
Dalmar tries to lift his foot.
At this point, you'd be free
Oh.
because like the 2 turns would
Yeah.
pass, so you're
Yeah.
free to do so.
So
Mhm.
he continues walking.
5, 6, 7,
Dalmar,
what?
shh, count in your head. Shh.
That's impossible.
Just for fun, since it's impossible, let's get another stealth check only from Dalmar.
Fantastic.
10!
Could that possibly help? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Same rule as earlier. The failure would have been that you were seen, but you don't summon another one. So nice job. You are able to make it, all of you, to this You're going to the spiral tower, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You make it
Alright.
to the spiral tower, and head on up. It's to the interior of the castle.
Okay.
You see a large room that has like columns that face out to the outside, kind of like a Greco-Roman like Temple of Athena sort of column, with a giant statue in the back of 3 goddesses floating over a chair. You see Princess Zelda sitting on the throne room, all of the like things lead outside, so you have a great view of all of Hyrule and Castletown around you. And she's just sitting there on her chair, living her little Zelda life.
Oh. Okay.
What is she doing?
And we enter like
She seems
like,
to be
the
like
throne
just passed out on the chair.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought she was. I
No,
thought
that
she was
doesn't-
like just
She's
sitting
sitting
there,
there,
looking
like,
out the window,
Oh,
and
no.
it was like,
come for.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh, she's sleepy. We should go back. Come back when she's awake.
no, don't.
I
no.
agree with
Oh.
you.
What?
well,
Let's step
Oh, I
back.
don't hear that. Never mind.
or maybe she just needs to be woken up. Why
Okay.
wouldn't we
Like-
just wake her up?
Where?
Can we focus?
It's a bad idea, you fool. You damn
Mhm.
Egypt.
Are you? You can
Oh,
talk.
everyone hears me this time.
You can talk.
Fantastic. Oh. Well.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. And I pointed Dalmar like it was Dalmar.
There's no
Yeah.
PvP rules in this game. Believe what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That was not the weirdest thing I think has happened today. Anybody feel like we should just really open our minds and try and talk to her instead of rushing up?
Open our minds.
Yeah, maybe not you, little one.
I can try. One,
Yeah, let's open our minds, but not you.
3,
No, not you.
4, 5.
Great,
What is
great.
Dalmar doing?
Just keep
Elmar's
just keep
opening up his mind.
Dalmar, you just keep
Counting to
counting.
4?
You
Wait,
just
where's
keep
like is Dalmar just like breathing in 1, 2, 3 out 1, 2? Is that what
No.
Dalmar's doing?
Basically.
Oh my! You know what? Good for Dalmar.
Yes.
he's gone.
Farron is going to like try and think and try and like connect with Zelda almost in the same way that she tried to reach out to us. Her
Mhm.
thought is that there is some sort of connection there, and since they're close
Yeah.
to her, it might
Mhm.
click. And she'll just kind of speak her name and go, Zelda, Princess Zelda, we're here. If
Mhm.
Can you hear us? Are you?
Make a
Are you
sense
there?
motive roll to see if you can make a connection.
Ooh.
That is going to be not great. A 6 in total.
Okay. You
Wait, how do I
Don't-
use inspiration? You said I had an inspiration. How do I do it? Is that like a +1 or an extra die?
It's a deific boon. You can give yourself inspiration. Like you can give yourself advantage. If you go down, you can use it to come back to life. You could call upon your goddess, or if you're agnostic, call on the world to help you.
Can I feel like I should have advantage on this to try and connect to make sure we're like in the right space. Can I use that? The inspiration to have advantage?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Let me see. Well, that just added 2 to my roll, so it still sucked.
Right, but so no, it's an 8 now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
So originally you don't feel anything, but as you focus a bit more, you can feel that like while it's not showing and it seems a lot more hidden, there seems to be the same like malice inside of Zelda that the guards had. The like little like flames of ember in them seems to be inside of her. That you didn't initially catch at the start, but you hear her go, "You've made it. That's so helpful. Why don't you come over here and we can discuss our plans?"
Okay.
No,
Dalmar.
Dalmar.
What?
Stop.
Also, that is in her head. That is in Farron's head.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
He's connecting too. The
Dalmar's-
counting really
Dalmar's
works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, don't wings go out full like
Hmm.
span for all of you, like just stay back. Y'all
Mhm.
don't get any closer. Something's whatever is holding on to the knights and all the people in this castle, I assume, is in Zelda as well. Real creepy. So we gotta find that source first. And then come back. Don't step closer. Got it?
And then out loud you hear all go, "Welcome to the castle. I hope you had a good time. Is there anything I can help you with?"
You were Farron is like pushing back. Pushing back.
How did
Why-
all the knights
Why'd
get
you
in
call
there?
us?
No, no.
When the hero of time fell, I knew that I needed someone to replace him. As legend says, only the hero can save us, but there must be other souls of heroes out there.
Did we get tricked?
Ooh.
Well, I think that's us.
Yes.
There's
Would-
no.
Would you like to talk about what we could do as our next step together?
Jingle, jingle.
She has no idea what that means.
Kate, Farron is pushing you guys.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I'm being difficult, but I'm complying.
Okay. You sure? You
I'm-
sure?
I'm being difficult.
Now
but
she'll
I'm
push a
complying.
child down the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
I try to reach past the wings, and I said, "I brought you flowers," and I hold
No.
up the shrub.
Oh, they'll fit so well in the garden. Thank you.
Do you want to come show me where to put them in the garden? You had some guys that weren't very friendly, and through no fault of our own, I don't want to
Or
see
are
them
just
again.
threatening you in the background, like, don't you dare tell them we killed them.
So it'd be helpful if you could show us where to go, because I don't want to go back down there again.
Cacao,
because
we
I
gotta
took
go back
this-
down there.
I took this
Wait,
flowers from your
wait.
garden.
You say cacao, yes, I think of Portlandia now, like. Anyway,
I can't. We.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. I gotta start counting steps too. Cacao,
One,
we gotta go back downstairs. This is not. We gotta.
Cut
We start over. We gotta
Dalmar
get
just
the,
groans.
the red eyes. You saw those red eyes, right?
Yeah.
Cacao?
Yeah.
We gotta turn those lights off. You
Oh,
understand?
well, I just
we
did
gotta
that to a guy.
we gotta put those torches out.
Oh, right.
Come in.
Okay. I understand.
Wait.
But not by physical damage, by
Oh,
magical means.
oh,
Something
okay.
in the castle
Well, what
is
is it?
causing it. I don't know yet, but we're not gonna figure it out here.
Zelda, we can't figure it
Now,
out
now,
here. We have-
again, feathers in face, like feathers in face this time. Like, and I'm ushering you guys back out the door, and we're leaving that room.
Dalmar's like awkwardly walking along, like,
Wait. So we can't talk to Zelda.
Not
Jingle.
yet.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Wait a minute, you're up. Was that?
When can we talk to Zelda?
Hold on, Delmar.
Okay.
Little guy there.
Jingle,
Mr. Jingles.
jingle,
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
jingle.
No, not the
spit
jangle.
Spit the feathers out. Yeah, no, I excuse me. I heard you talk.
Jingle.
Maybe I opened my mind a little bit too much.
It's like strange. I know, like sometimes you hear voices and then you
Mm.
can't tell, you know.
Not usually. It's a little child. It's possessed.
Uh-huh.
He is like
I
trapped in
was
the world.
I was born with a fairy. How normal could I be? I was
Yeah.
That's-
As you all head back down the stairs, nobody having set foot in the room, Would you want to go to like that doorway in the middle that seemed to be above the reception hall, which you now know to be like reception hall something throne room, or do you want to go to like the back end where the Pull of Zelda was not leading you?
Ooh.
Back end.
Are we children tonight? What is it? Like,
I got
Wait,
told.
wait, wait,
Sorry, I
oh,
just
there's
can't.
always-
Everything.
Just
Everything is
wind on our
dirty
bushes
these
entering the
days.
back end. What can we say? Let's
Yeah.
continue on.
I
can't. I'm so
forget,
sorry, I
and-
can't.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Opposite of the pool.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying
Perfect.
you know what. You
Yeah,
know.
I know what you're
Uh-huh.
saying.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Then yeah, we you all head that way.
Uh-huh.
And when you enter inside, there is a stairwell that seems to be heading north, like up, north meaning up, with a locked door into it. You don't seem to know where the key is. It doesn't have like a big like dungeon style key like the last time when you had to find like the big keys. It just seems to be a normal locked door, or it goes. There's something going deep down into the basement.
Basement.
Oh, all good things are found underground.
Seems like the place to keep a key.
Yeah. If I was gonna keep something safe, I'd put it in the dirt. Like sometimes I put berries in dirt and then they grow.
Not.
Don't know why I found that so funny.
We're gonna go. I'm not. Yes, Sean, you know what we're saying. I'm not.
I know what you're saying. It's I thank
Okay.
you so much for trying to stay on topic here. Yeah, you head down, and as you head down, it gets colder and colder, as though you're heading not to like the basement or a winery of a place, but more to a crypt. Who would be going in first?
Delmar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dalmar,
and
as you
Aurora
enter,
in that case. Yeah.
yeah, as you enter in, you see. What's your wisdom?
I don't have one.
Cool.
Neither.
Looks like there are people down here. It's a little dark, but it seems like people are just walking around.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Okay.
I look back at Fair.
can we say hello to them? Or
What do you?
are we?
What do you mean? Who? As she's like peeking around. Like an owl.
Those people!
Sorry.
Hello, people!
Yeah, Farron,
Or
what is
smack you on the head.
Yeah, or you would also see anyone that's not Dalmar pretty much would see as they turn to you. Some of them appear to like have been human at one point and are now like reanimated mummies that are like just like
Oh.
slowly gurgling at you. And some of them seem to have like these weird masks preventing you from seeing their facial expressions. And there are 4 mummies and
Relatable.
2 masks looking over
Yeah.
towards all of you.
Relatable content. Yeah.
I hate them so much.
It's okay.
Okay,
I love
as I do not have any points in wisdom, but for
Huh?
the bit,
Do any of us?
I did take a skill in sense motive.
Ooh.
Sense motive. You can try.
Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't really
I,
do. It's not for that, but give it a try.
I vibe
Okay.
check the mummies.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Are any of them Brendan Fraser?
None of them are Brandon Fraser, and on a 5, the mummies
Damn it.
all want to be your friend. They are all people here to guide you through Hyrule Castle.
Oh, cool! I poke out from behind
Oh.
the feathers.
No. Oh, you were gonna die.
No.
Ah.
What's wrong?
Jingle, jingle,
Okay.
jingle,
Uh,
jingle, 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 jingle.
Cacao,
No, sorry.
Cacao, as
Yeah.
you jump out, can you roll me a con check or the equivalent?
Con, or the
I
equivalent.
hate this.
Endurance.
Yep, endurance sounds good.
Okay. Oh, pretty good. That's 9 plus 1 is 10.
Okay, on a 10, you see the like same ember flame that's been in the guards in the eyes of this mask, and it looks at you and screams, and you feel it trying to pull your soul into it as well to replace your own eyes with this ember, and you're able to resist it.
Oh,
One of them.
bad.
Can you
bad
try again?
eyes, bad eyeballs. Okay.
You can do the second one with advantage because you have bad eyeball knowledge.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. The first one is a total of 8.
Okay.
The next one. Oh, hell yeah. 11 plus 1, 12.
Okay, cool. Both of
Hey.
them you get off of without having anything like you both of them try and possess you and you remain unpossessed as you jump out and say, "Hey!"
And they're like, ah! That's exactly
much.
how I jump out.
Pretty much. Yep.
Hearing the horrific screams of what I assume are re-dead,
Mhm.
Dalmor's
Yeah,
gonna take.
For those of you that know Zelda stuff, we got 2 Redeads and 4 Gibdos.
Take them out!
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Dalmor's gonna take the Megaton hammer off his back again, and is just gonna be like,
Yeah, inside voices.
and is gonna smash
Okay.
at them because he doesn't. Like
We'll keep the same initiative because it's just easier. So yeah, Dalmar, go first.
Yep.
As you run towards the Redeads, however, I do need that endurance check from you.
Endurance. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm really good at endurance.
That's good.
That's an 11
Nice.
Okay. On your attack or your endurance?
on my endurance.
Okay, then yeah, you are good to attack the one you're going for.
Perfect.
For folks at home who might be using the system, yes, I'm changing this because it's not good. Anyway, why are we laughing?
That is
Sorry,
a
the chat. Sorry.
Oh,
that
okay,
is a
you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
12 on the attack. Not 12 on the die.
Yep.
12 on the
Yep.
attack.
Good. Yep, that goes off. No complications. Nothing bad there.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage again.
Okay. It does a lot.
Nice.
Oh.
Let me check if it dies or not. Because they're for some reason they're on separate pages. Despite being enemies that should be right next to each other.
Just to make it difficult.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let me find it. I don't think it's dead. It's hurt, but I don't think it's dead.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why?
That's, yep. I did my math right. I was like, wait.
Okay.
Yep, I did my math right.
I had you pulled up. Why can't I find you? Oh, you did 8 total, right?
8 total.
Cool. Yeah. So 4 hearts down. It's not dead, but it's pretty damn hurt.
Okay.
And on a 12, there's no complications, so you're safe to go. Which means next up to act is going to be Cacao.
Sweet. I pull my bow and there are 2 masks with the scary eyes.
2 masks with scary eyes, and then 4 zombies. Mummies.
I'm not too worried about the mummies. I didn't like the scary eyes. I pull my
That's
bow.
fair.
And I want to target the one that is closest to Dalmar, that swung at Dalmar.
Okay, the one that Dalmar just attacked. Yep.
Mhm.
Go for it.
Okay. And and weapon plus. Okay. I have plus 5. Oh shit. That's it's pretty bad. That is 5 plus 1 is 6
Oh, no.
plus 2 plus 2.
10.
And yeah, 10. I'm throwing a
Okay.
10 on the hit.
Nice. You just passed the complication threshold, so it's a full success with no retaliation.
I
Go
blast
ahead
him.
and roll your damage.
I blast him with my sweet D10. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
niner. 9 plus 5. I send him to the Shadow Realm.
You do. Yeah, it's fully dead. Go ahead and roll me a d8.
A D8. I don't even know
Yeah,
how to do
to
that.
see what you get from killing it.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first enemy of the day that would drop
Oh.
anything. So roll your d8.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, you're gonna turn evil. Like,
No, it's like
see what you
it's
get.
supposed to drop from everything, but the guards are humans. They're not dropping anything. And then the
8.
guy. Nice. So that you get its special weapon. You find a.
The answer is incredible violence.
The answer is not incredible violence. Do not listen to JoJo.
Violence is not the answer. It's a question. The answer is far more terrifying.
The answer is, are you willing to engage?
Welcome to Nightdale.
A hand of glory. What does that do?
Hand of.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nobody. None of y'all. A waxed hand of a hanged murderer holds holds D4 charges that can be used to cast either hold person or a knock spell. So you gain a hand that can do that.
Cool.
Hold person or knock.
Yep.
That's awesome.
As you shoot this guy and everything
And it was a
except
hand
his
of a
hand.
murderer. It was a
Yep.
hand of a murderer. I'm even morally vindicated. I got him.
Yeah, as this guy
Did you just
falls
cut
to the
off
ground.
his hand?
No, it falls to the ground and it melts into like a pile of dust and ribbon, and a hand is just left there on top of a casket-shaped mask.
Feels very monkey's paw.
I think if I remember right, in Princess Mononoke, he hits a guy with a bow and arrow so hard the guy like gets split. Like there's a portion of the body that goes flying. This
Very
Kokiri child is shooting Hercules' bow.
And after the Kokiri child comes the Korok. Aurora.
Yeah, I throw a
sup?
bomb.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Go
yeah.
for it.
I throw a bomb.
Mhm.
That's 8 damage.
Okay. We'll say with this you can hit.
I'm on the top of Dalmar's head. Just
Yeah.
pull out bomb from
What
my little bomb
Are you
bag and
going
just
more for
toss.
the other guy with the mask, or more for the mummies? The little
Are the mummies grouped together more?
They're not. They're spread out, but
Oh.
they're not that far from each other.
Yeah, I'll throw in at the
Cool.
mummy.
You'll hit 2 of them for 8 damage, doing a substantial amount of damage to them, but they still look pretty damn good.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that
Right
brings
in
us around to Farron. Farron, what would you like to do?
Awesome. How many enemies are still? Is it?
There are 2 unaffected Gibdo, 2
Okay.
injured Gibdo, and
Okay.
a Redead.
Okay, and they're not like grouped together, but they're all somewhat close.
It's like essentially like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Like 2 and
Okay.
the 2 Redeads in the middle of 4 Gibdos on the sides, and so the one in front of Dalmar is dead, and then the 2
Okay.
Gibdo to that side are injured. The
Okay.
other Redead is perfectly fine. The other 2 Gibdo are perfectly fine.
Okay, and where is Cacao in this moment?
Cacao, I don't
He's
think
still
he
near
moved.
us, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you did not
yeah,
move.
I know. I just.
Okay,
spit the
I'm
feathers out of
just
my mouth.
checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Farron is gonna go ahead and cast Chill Out Tune, which is the weather becomes
Okay.
cold and it is starting to snow even indoors. Hail of
Ooh.
Storm
Okay.
deals 1 heart of cold damage per turn to everyone in the area for 6d turns. So let me roll to like see if it does the thing.
Uh-huh.
That would be technically 10 plus. Damn. Okay, so riddle me this. If I don't get the 10 plus on this particular tune, then what does that
Well,
do?
the spells just go off, right? Spend the mana and it just works.
Yes, but this one says if I get a 10 plus, the Hail of Storms deals 1 heart cold damage. So they're worded weird, okay?
We'll ignore the roll because no
Okay.
other spell in this system requires a roll.
Okay.
Well, actually, here, let's make it the roll, and then if you get a 10 plus, it doesn't hurt your allies. Because right now the wording is it
Okay.
hurts everyone in the area. So if you get a 10 plus, it doesn't.
Well,
hurt
that's
your
why I was like, where is everybody? And then I would
Yeah, I
like,
don't like that. I'm on Dalmar, so
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay. So you all feel it get real fucking cold, colder than it was already in this crypt.
there's just no fire.
At least there's no fire. Cool. Farron,
Yeah.
anything else you're doing?
It says in the area for 6d turns. Should I d6 turns? Sorry. Should I roll for that, or does it just go for
Yeah.
6 rounds?
Go ahead and roll for it. Stay
Okay,
on
I got
here.
a 5. Okay,
Nice.
so for
Perfect.
5
So
rounds,
5 rounds.
1 heart of damage.
Okay. So
Yeah.
heart.
But they're all next to
heart,
me.
Heart.
So-
Yeah. So that brings all of the enemies down
Baby
1. Go ahead and
chicks.
bring all of yourselves down
Wait a
1.
minute.
No.
Ah, no!
Boo.
Boo.
Okay.
I
Full
didn't
heart or
pick
half a
this
heart?
spell. It says a heart, right?
A full heart. Okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
low-key, all the spells in this game sort of suck. Is
They
what
do,
I'm learning.
which is why I'm
and-
happy to adjust in
yeah,
any
it's
capacity
really
as
bad.
needed. Friends, on this channel, we love indie games. Sometimes
Yes.
they're made with love. This game was made with so much love to the source material,
Truly.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love for it, but
Okay.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
making it so easy to tell a Zelda story. It's just making it very hard
Yeah.
to make some of the mechanics work in anyone's favor. Anyway, on a movement turn, the Gibdo that are dead, no, not dead, but injured, are going to try and close in on the rest of you. Again, they don't get to attack unless you guys fail a roll. So, like, they're all now on top of Dalmar and Mr. Jingles, Aurora, but they're not attacking. You just have now a Redead in front of you and 4 Gibdo to your side. And then you hear a creepy little laugh as you see a flying skeleton in a robe appears from around the corner, and there is a, for what we all would know, is a stall robe, an undead whiz robe, standing at the back, ready to, for anyone that knows the games, buff and or hinder. It's the classic, there's now a wizard in the situation, as a stall robe is floating in the air, dancing back and forth, waiting to cast a spell. But that goes to Dalmar, because
All right.
none of you have failed a roll, so none of them got to attack.
Delmar is, now they've come closer,
Mhm.
has been holding the Megaton with both hands and just doing a single swing. I know that mechanically within the games, it can't do this. Here's my question.
Mhm.
Can I do a spin attack with the Megaton hammer?
I'm pretty sure as a Goron have a spin attack ability, right?
You do. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a big ass hammer.
Yeah,
making sure-
you're a big ass guy. Go for
All
it.
right. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So he's
here
gonna
we
spin trying to
go.
hit as
Fast guy.
many of them as possible.
Yeah, so there are 5 people you could hit.
That's 12 on the die.
Nice.
What?
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, more than 12.
Yeah.
So that makes it a crit, correct?
Yes.
So that's double? How does
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I am pretty
Turn
sure.
them to dust.
Page 23. We're going to page 23 because the system's broken, and why would you put important information in the same spot? Why would you not put the crit information in the combat section of your game? Why would you not do this? Okay. The extra die can be substituted when you roll a skit. So the extra die can be substituted with any combat action without the need for a roll for it. So yeah, you roll 2 damage dice instead of 1.
Gotcha. Cool.
Or you can say, I want to do a cool thing and only roll 1 damage die and do something for free.
Well,
Roll both damage die.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Blast them.
so that was 6 and 6 on the die. So do I add my extra stuff to both or just
Just
the one?
once. Just once.
Cool. Okay, perfect. So that makes it 17.
Hey.
Okay, well,
Damn.
that everyone's dead. The wizard isn't. The wizard's still alive. But Jacob, what's it look like as you kill the Redead and all 4 Gibdos?
Yeah, so as they're slowly shuffling up, and the Redead look up and let out their high-pitched scream, like preparing to do their jump onto Dalmar. Dalmar just, again, grabs both the handle with both hands and just goes swinging around. I imagine that Rara is just holding Mr. Jingles is just holding onto the top of his mohawk as he's like, as literally he hits all of them, knocking their ribs out of place and turning them into ash. And he is only able to stop when he shoves the megaton hammer into the ground to slow him as bits of brick and debris are knocked up. And he just comes down and says, "Wow!"
Cacao,
Yes.
what's up?
I'm pulling my bow on the wizard.
Do it.
+2 targeting. Oh, and I'm gonna use the I haven't been saying it, but part of my +5 is when I use my fairy targeting +1 bonus to shoot.
You're good.
All right. That is a total of 11. 6 + 5
Yep, that hits.
hits.
Yeah.
And then D10. Oh, a 9 again. 9 plus 1, 2, 4, 5 plus 5 on the back end.
Okay. You straight up nerked this wizard.
Yeah, I've 14 points. I pin him to the wall.
Yeah. This skeletal wizard came in to be like, I'm here to goodbye. Yeah. And you have cleared out the crypt. On the back wall, there seems to be some sort of weird, like, arcane sigils. But we'll stop there. And we'll resume next week when we have our full party for our finale.
Yes.
So
Nice.
thank you so much, everyone. Let's go around, say who you are, where we can find you. We'll do our stars and wishes off stream as we always do, and then we'll move on with our lives. Oh, there we go. Never mind. So yeah, go for it. Jojo, you're the murder child.
Yes.
Who you be? What you do?
Hello, hi. I'm Jojo, and I'm on the internet at Jojo Culturalist. You can also find me over at Apochromatic Unlimited, where I help out with different community projects. It's like a BIPOC TTRPG kind of publishing platform where we try to highlight marginalized voices and get them their wings, so to speak. I'm also on Melanin Mythos, which is a BIPOC world building podcast where we invite folks on and do interviews and talk about world building from a POC lens and what that's like, and just proud of that. And I'm on Somebody's Heroes podcast as Volkan Espiritu, the half-dwarf pugilist boxer, is my inner Florida man. And that's it. Those are the things I do. That's who I am. And I'm not always Death Child. I started this adventure very innocent. I actually was Sunshine Child. But you know, this is a dark place. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. How has experienced so much in the past 12 hours.
12 hours of life.
He's grown up a lot.
And I'm now Master Archer Assassin.
Anyway, following the initiative tracker, to Mika, who you be, what you do, where people go.
Hi, Mika, I do things. I'm a director-producer over at Roll D5, where we specialize in indie games, but sometimes I like really weird indie games. And then Sean lets me play them here on Help Action Needed. I don't know, you can catch me on The Heart is a Dungeon Season 2, our main cast, Once Happily Upon Ever, where I play Lala Lemon, who is a fake corvid, and just, you have to listen. I unintentionally do lots of bad things. You can also catch me right now on Hench on RP Jesters, where I play Lucas Lemon of the Eliminates, who is a henchman of Dr. Wrath. You can also buy a hoodie with Lucas's name on it. It's cool. It's hip. I'm hip. Anyway, bye.
Nobody that's hip has to say I'm hip.
Shut up, Sean.
Hip thing ever.
Oh, it's me, right?
Also on Somebody's
you,
Heroes.
yeah.
What was that, Mika? Go ahead.
Oh, also Somebody's Heroes. You can catch me playing either Lemon Little Tart or as Lemon Stopheles, who is Sean's twin, but also a triplet. Yeah.
Love all the lemon. Hi everybody, I'm Pyrea. You can find me on the internet as Pyrea, kind of everywhere. And then also on Wednesday nights, I play, I guess it's like short characters or just murder hobos. I play a homebrew bear race who ends up being a murder hobo as well, unintentionally, over at Rebels Without a Castle. We're on Twitch. And then, yeah, follow me on other socials to see what other projects I'm doing because they're like monthly things and I'm bad at self promoting. But yeah, that's me.
Jacob, what's up?
Hello, yeah, my name's Jacob. You can find me on all over the internet on the socials of the things at JR Shore Lunch. That's JRSCHOR Lunch. I am a digital artist and cosplayer, focusing on character art as well as bringing your characters physically to life. So if you like commissions and want something made, please reach out to me. You can find me. I'm all over the place. Obviously here. I'll be on Saturday. I will be on Starcrawl, doing a proper year yearning in time game. It's going to be very Jane Austen, very very chic, very cutesy, very demure. We still say
Who's
that,
running
right?
that?
That's going to be run by Meadow, I believe.
Nice.
Oh, bed.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time. So come by, stop for that. I believe check the socials. We'll post when it's going to happen. I'm also a part of season 2 of Amber Ascension over up on Boss Jellybean, where I played Rex Morrison, a not great guy, but he's trying to do things in the world. And I have a whole bunch of other projects that are coming down the line that haven't yet been announced, but are going to be awesome. So again, keep your eyes out on all the socials, and you'll see me all about. And that's me. That's who I am.
Nice. And then that is me. If you want to hear my voice, I have a podcast. Go listen to it. It's almost over. It's great. If you want to see my face, I am continuing my break because, God, I needed a break. So on Sunday, if you say Easter's just a day, what if we watched Fallout instead? You can watch the ending of our Fallout miniseries over on Hack Recklessly, where I play Cam, and he's just a guy with a dog, and he knows how to talk to everyone, and he can make you do whatever he needs. But he's learned about the value of friendship and making people his friend. So he's learned to help others, and that's good. Maybe he'll keep the others alive. Who can say? And then next week here on Thursday, you can come here for the finale of this game, for the finale of Zelda. We'll be wrapping that up. And then on the 25th, you can come in for a game of The Last Train to Bremen. It's going to be earlier in the day, but it's about the Bremen 4 little animals who are trying to outmaneuver and outlie each other before escaping to Bremen before Satan claims their souls. Another little promo thing about that is that it will have Wizard Styles, an amazing GM who ran our Starcrawl Blades in the Dark game, and we're actually going to raid over into a game that he is running. He will be running a game here on this channel in the summer, and a casting call will go live for it tomorrow. So if you have been wanting to be on the channel for a while, if you're someone that's been on it a lot, if you're someone that goes, Sean, why don't you ever respond to me because you have 40,000 games going on, and I say, I'm sorry, I planned them months in advance. This one's not being planned months in advance. It's only 3 months in advance. It's not my December calendar. Don't ask. So watch out for that because Wiz is an amazing GM. I've had the honor of playing at his table, and he does a great job. And then I guess, why not reveal some of the next stuff that's coming up? That's going to be fun. Throughout the summer, May is going to be a lighter month because we just got stuff going on. But there will be a couple of secret projects on other channels. That's right. Sean is going to be guesting.
Nice.
Because, again, Sean needs a fucking break. But then in June, we're going to hit the ground running very hard. We're going to have a Root miniseries based in the board game where we're all little forest animals, as well as a game of Aegon, where we are returning from like a Greek war, trying just to come in and live our little life. There will also be a return. I don't think I can actually announce that one yet. Ignore that. That's not real.
Only a partial secret.
Yep. I was about to say something that I don't think is out yet. Watch the socials for when that comes out. Oops. And then in July, again for Starcrawl, because they're amazing people, if you say, Sean, this has been chaos, this has been fun, this has been a great time, it's not your normal style, you're correct. If you want a style in which I break your heart continuously, there will be a mini-series premiering in Starcrawl in the summer called Our Place at the End of Time, about people who are accepting the fact that the world will end and they cannot fix it. So who they choose to be in their last moments, and the question of who would you be if the world had given you the chance. So if you want to take a deep dive back into your feelings, like we've done every other game except this one, that's going to be soon. This is my one game this year that I'll run that's Chaos, and then we're going right back to full Sean. So that's what's to come in the summer. Thank you all for being here. It means the world to us. We're going to raid out to Starcrawl because they're amazing and deserve their support. And also we have friend of the channel, Nate, out there right now. Friend of the channel and soon to be guest GM, Wizard Styles, as well as a bunch of other amazing people being produced by Maz. So we're going to go raid to them, but we'll see you next week for our finale. Goodbye, friends!